So it's all apart now. Let's see if it was the case or anything like that. So I'll stick it in, and it's still doing it. So it's something with the drive that we need to have a look at. The Xbox is powered off, but if I push it in by hand, I can feel it up to a point, and then the disc is catching on something, and this cog here is moving. So I'm wondering if something's seized up or it's in the wrong position, it needs resetting. I can just feel it. I can hear some sound just down here. Oops. Doesn't sound like a good sound, but oh, and I can see the looks like the stop mechanism to stop you putting further discs in is moving just as I hit that point. So it could be something just binding up. I should probably use a disc other than the Shenmue disc. But, we'll see. So one of the misses is movies now. Not bothered about that. Stick it in. Seems to go all the way. See the diode in there. Seems to be working. So I think maybe it was the drive had seized up a little bit. This Xbox had been sat for probably a year, just sat on a bench waiting to be fixed for some other issue. So I think that's probably it. So I'll stick a game in, see if that loads, and then we'll put it back together. Okay, so it's still not working. It doesn't actually appear to be spinning the disc now. I thought that was because I didn't have the cover on. However, it's not. It looks like the disc isn't actually going in properly. I'm not sure if you can see there, but there's a slight. No, you can't see, but the disc is still slightly protruding. Just is separating the felt protection, dust protection. So it's not actually going in fully. I get the Mrs.'s DVD and just pop it in and out a few times. Maybe that'll free up the mechanism. If not, I'll have to take it apart again and grease the rails or grease the cogs and see if that sorts it. So I've got the drive taken apart further. You can see the inner workings of the cogs. So it's obviously the cog mechanism that's causing issues. So let's see what we can see. Nothing obvious there. Maybe one of these cogs has become disaligned, or this one. We'll take a poke at that. So I think I've spotted the issue. Just fiddling about, and this cog is free floating. So either the peg's come off or it's slipped out of the peg. So I'll have a fiddle with that and see if I can reseat it. Right, so it was indeed this area here. Basically it popped off these little holders there. It was I couldn't film it, but it was very hard to get it back on because it's all spring loaded, so it was all springing and sprunging. But we'll pop it in. I'm gonna have to hold the top mechanism just to just so it doesn't spin. There we go. Disc is spinning. Press the eject button. I'm gonna have to hold it together so it doesn't ping off. There we go. So once the top cover's back on, it's sorted.